Alright, today's the pedalpcb.com Covert, which is a clone of the Catalinbread Dirty Little Secret Mark III. Fun little stories. I asked Robert from pedalpcb.com before there was a wish list on the forum and everything, was like, hey, I'd love to try this pedal out. Think you could pop a clone out? And he did. And it sounds really cool. Now, I built this bad guy, which is the Dirty Little Secret Mark I. It's actually called, this is from Madbean Pedals, it was the Grapevine. So I think that was done about 5 years ago. And I really, really like that circuit. I think it's really good. And there was so much adjustment and changes that this Mark III was made. And it's supposed to be like a Marshall Plexi in a box, as you know, a lot of those things report. So I think it sounds best with a Fender amp, which is I'm using the Allen Accomplice. That's my cleanish sound. And yeah, it's an interesting circuit. It's using JFETs, which kind of seems to be Catalinbread's thing for this Foundation series. They're using the 4393 JFETs, and there's two modes. There is the super bass, which is in the down position, and super lead when it's up. And let's get into this because the tone controls are very unique. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that right there. We're gonna do that one more time. Bass is at noon, okay? Let's just turn everything to noon, okay? It's really kind of neat that they captured this of a Marshall amp. So we're just gonna hit this low. Now all the way up, there's less bass. Now, as I've said before with JFET circuits, which I really like, they clean up really well with your guitar, and this is no different. And I know that riff, right? Okay, so that's bass all the way up. Let's keep it there. Now let's see what it does when you do mids. Now, it's really weird is because that mid, when you go up like that, it kind of cuts out and then the bass kind of comes back. So it's really interesting. So I don't know if you'll be able to see all this knob turning I'm doing here, and it's like illogical, you know what I mean? But that's kind of how a Marshall Plexi is. So right here is a Marshall Plexi, and the tone controls, like everything on this 50-watt Plexi, when you get it to about 3 on the volume, it's just about as loud as it's going to be. It's going to blow your head off, and then the more you crank it up, it gets dirtier. Doesn't really get any louder, and the controls all kind of, they interact together, but they're not as effective as certain other tone stacks. One thing I'd like to mention, this has an internal presence trimmer put to about 3/4 of the way up because it is a dark sounding circuit. I did have to do a mod, which I'll put in the links, which I don't remember what it was off. So let's hear some super lead stuff. can play a super. A lot of sizzle there. There we are. I don't know what else to say. It's a great sounding little Marshall in a box style thing. PedalPCB.com. Covert.